Once upon a time, we were born. Many of us in the room today would probably agree that was a pretty good development. Among the items wrapped up in that newborn's blanket were the hopes and dreams of others, the endowment of certain inalienable rights, and a gift, something precious and unique to you and to me that each of us was born with. Just like there are no two fingerprints which are identical, no two gifts are alike, or challenges, or opportunities. Once upon a time, a little boy was born in rural West Virginia, in the midst of the Great Depression. Orphaned early, he lived with his sharecropper grandfather and spent whatever free time he had either chasing local girls around or staring in wonder at the fighter planes that would sometimes dance across the sky from the nearby Army Air Corps base. Into this cauldron of poverty and hopelessness they marched. The nuns. I have no idea what brought these angels of mercy to set up near Charlestown racetrack, but I do know they brought two things with them. A ruler for smacking the hands of their left-handed students, and seeds. Not seeds to plant, seeds to read well, to reason well, to speak with eloquence. Seeds planted against a future need. The same seeds really that each of us carry. Every time you meet someone at worship, at work, at home, every time you're given a chance to plant a seed too. Well done, daughter. Have lunch on me. You can get it next time. No problem. Here's a project that I want you to work on that'll help you spread your wings. I know you don't believe you're ready for it, but I believe in you. Once upon a time, another little boy was born into the South Omaha projects, right next door to the stockyards. Smells like money? No. Smells like hopelessness, like poverty. Most of us never made it out of there, but one of us received a gift, handed down from the nuns to a father and then to a son. Definitely not the smartest, the most gifted, or the most deserving kid, but by grace, I got out. When those nuns shook some education into my father's noggin, they couldn't imagine me. My parents' marriage wasn't even legal until a couple of years before I was born, but they prayed. And I know that even if they couldn't envision me, they prayed for him, for me, for me. The good book says, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. In due season, maybe this season, maybe next. Maybe seasons we'll never see. But it's up to us, to you and to me, to plant today. My dad born into the Depression, me into poverty, my son, his gift is to act and to advocate. He's a better speaker than either of us. That's his gift. One day after he finishes college, I hope you get the chance to vote for him. I bet he'll probably ask you for money. But where would he have been if those seeds hadn't have been planted in rough soil over 80 years ago? You know, a quote is great, and practically everyone likes to take credit for it. Usually it means there's a universal truth deep down in there, somewhere underneath the hood. These trees which he plants, and under whose shade he shall never sit, he loves them for themselves and for the sake of his children and his children's children. There is love to be found in the planting of seeds. Or Cicero put it, Ser arboris, quae alteris saecula prosit. He plants trees for the gain of future generations. This one's for you, Miss Ryan. 6 years of Latin class, and finally got it to pay off. A society grows great when old men plant trees in whose shade they will never sit. We in this room here today are greatly blessed. So please, don't grow weary. Plant. Even if the results won't show next quarter or next season or this decade. Yours may be the seed that helps reveal a gift that changes generations. Thank you.